Grab your drinks, folks. It's time to put the world away. Welcome to the OOTP 26, my 50 states and the historical players created world that I've done here. We are been simming it. This is season 9. Who was last year winners, folks? Was it South Dakota? I want to say. A lot of these teams that have winning are just have been the small states. Georgia Peach, North Dakota, Rhode Island, North Dakota, Alaska, the first American League team that's won it. And then we had Vermont. And then South Dakota. A majority of these are just the small, population-wise. I mean, Georgia's probably the most, out of all these, most populated, right? North Dakota. I lived in North Dakota. Rhode Island, the smallest state. I don't know what the population is of Rhode Island, but it's a small one. North Dakota, Rhode Island, North Dakota, Alaska, Vermont, South Dakota. The least populated states have won the World Series, folks. All right, let's go on. So far, I think I named the last video was Ted Williams was the one has been really shining. Let's go back on that. Was it in the American League? That O'Rourke, he got the Rookie of the Year last year and the Showboat Mango Award. So 2 years in a row, the Rookie of the Year has also got the Showboat Mango Award, which is, I renamed that. That used to be called the MVP Award. National League. There he is. There's Ted Williams. Last year he got the Showboat Mango Award. Very dominant last year. Most home runs, most on walks, best slugging percentage, best OPS, and the best WAR. There's been a few other historical Hall of Famers that have come through, but they just haven't been rated by the game very strongly. There's been a couple. Barry Bonds has been doing well, and a few others, and hopefully that their names will start appearing here in the awards. Let's go. We got the preseason, folks. Preseason predictions. Trying to look at something here on my phone. Stand by, folks. Here we go. So 93, they're predicting Idaho, the gem state, to get 93 wins at the top in the American League. National League, 94 from Kansas. They lost the World Series last year, if I remember right. Yep, and that's it, folks. All right. Some of you might know some of these real-life players in here. Not yet. Let's go. We're going to go to the first year player draft. See who comes through. That's right. Last year, a couple of my personal favorite, my team, the Seattle Mariners, some 2 historical players came through that I noticed. We had Ichiro and we had Edgar Martinez. I've seen them both play. Oh, what? Did I click something again? Screwed up here. I might have screwed something up. Oh, uh-oh. I'm clicking buttons, folks. I'm dangerous. Yeah, what's your guys' favorite baseball players of all time? What's your childhood maybe favorite player? Mine was Ken Griffey Jr. If I had to pick one. the smoothest swing, Ken Griffey Jr., hands down. And we had some great players on the Mariners. Randy Johnson, a dominant pitcher. Little wild, a couple wild pitches here thrown in the mix for him, but who else were we looking at here in this simmed world that we have going on? Mickey Mantle, I think I kept looking at. Yeah, Lou Gehrig, we've seen that was in here. He's just not as rated highly though as he was in real life. No Joe DiMaggio, no Pete Rose yet, no Ty Cobb or Willie Mays, but there is a Hank Aaron here in our world. There is a Barry Bonds. There was a Babe Ruth, which is he's unemployed. He just didn't get the good ratings here on the. Maybe create your world. If I created this again, in the next sim, if I did this again, Babe Ruth might be 5 stars potential. But here I think they only gave him 2. We'll keep on. We'll look at them periodically. I don't think any Tom Seaver, no Cy Young. We've seen a Cy Young, but it wasn't the Cy Young. No Shohei Ohtani's come in, or Alex Rodriguez, or Johnny Bench, or no Jackie Robinson, I don't think. Is it Jackie Robinson? Did we see? Does he come through yet? Is that the Jackie Robinson? Maybe we did look at him. Okay. That is him. He's come through, folks. His first rookie year was the 2032. It was last year, 259.19. That's right. We did look at him. We did look at him, folks. Right now he's hitting 280 with 13 homers. At the first year player draft. Let's get to the player draft, see who's coming in, folks. Got the combine, you guys got all kinds of things. So all pitchers, just 2. We got Noodles. I'm loving the names, man, and some of these old players. Right now, off the top of my head, I can see Yu Darvish. I can see Dennis Eckersley. He started, I think, I know him as a reliever, Oakland A's reliever, but I think he did start as a starting pitcher, just like he is here, and then he moved to be one of the greatest closers. So I knew him. Yeah, I knew him when he played Oakland. He started Oakland 1987. This is the real life stats, 1987 to 95. But before that, I forgot. He played with Boston, Cleveland. Then he played with Boston, and it was at Chicago Cubs, or not sure. But these are all his real life stats. You guys can go get Dennis Eckersley's historical card reference sheet, and this should match right up. But his best year, he had his first couple years, 4.6 WAR, a 4 WAR, 1985. Yeah, his first couple years, 4.6, 3.8, and a 3. But his save, he switched over. You can see this is where he switched over. Okay, so he was a starter for Boston, Chicago, and then for Oakland, because he didn't get any saves here. In Oakland is where he started being used as a reliever. And look, 45 saves, 33, 48, 43, 51. That 1992 at 51 saves. All right, man. We could sit here all day. Yu Darvish is coming through here, guys. Here's his ratings. Got lots of pitches. Bob Feller, though. There we go. Rapid Robert was his nickname. Look at that. Elite fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. And good stuff. The movement, though, and control. Ooh, he needs to work on that. But in real life, he was a Cleveland guy from 1936 to 1956. His best year, we had a WAR of 10.6 in 1946. Bob Feller. 348 strikeouts. He pitched 371. Yeah, great year, 1946 for him. Even 40, 7.8. Rapid Robert. That was his nickname. And Noodles, I have no idea. When did he play in real life? 1899, so a little before my time. But he did good. He had 10.7 WAR. And 9 and 8, 7. Yeah, he did good. So some players off the top of my head that I can see. Pitchers. Mike Paxton. Nope, that's a different Paxton that I'm thinking of. Billy Swift. Bill Swift, he played for the Mariners. And I'm wrong, guys. There's probably a couple of Bill Swifts in real life. The Candyman, John Candelaria. 4.7 WAR right here. 1982, 83, 84 was his best years. 157 strikeouts and 197 innings. Candyman. All right, you guys get it. And then, of course, there's some players that kick butt in real life, and they're not very ranked here in the game, very hot. But it does change a little bit over the time. We'll see. And then all batters. Okay, so a lot better batter potential draft. But there's only 2 pitchers out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players that have the 8 start potential. And Willie McCovey, just my eye seen him really good stretch. He played in San Francisco, right? Very good player. A lifetime. He had over 500 homers, folks. 521, an average of 270. Quite a bit of walks. On-base percentage, lifetime 374. Let's see his standout WAR year. 5.8, a 6.8, and a 6.4. So 1969, 1970, Bob Fellers. That was his years back-to-back. Did very well. First baseman Willie McCovey, folks, coming through the draft here. I don't recognize any of these guys. Bug Holiday? I like the names, man. The Bug. We've had Chicken Wolf come through here. We've had now Bug Holiday. This guy is a good average hitter. He looks phenomenal. He is going to break some records, folks. This Bug guy. Bug Holiday. Look at him. Okay, Brian Hayes. He's a current player in real life, huh? I mean, he played last year. I mean, he's only a 258 career hit, 37. He's not a home run hitter. He had 15, 20, 23. It's okay. Over a 3 on-base percentage, except last year. There's 96 games. But this guy is going to break some elite third baseman, I would say. Turn double play could be a little bit better. But, man, yeah, he is major league right coming in. 22 years old. Hayes is going to do some things. 2 awesome elite catchers are coming through. That's cool. Bruce Edwards. No idea. 1946. Yeah, see, I mean, nowhere. He is this nickname Bull. Not a home run hitter. He had 8 home runs, and just a 256 average. Maybe I can look at his real life fielding stats. Real fielding, maybe he kicked butt. But be honest, guys, I don't know how to read a lot of these things. I know errors and assists and maybe his range, but I don't know how that's compared to with the rest of the league. You guys can get really in depth with all these numbers. But it looks like he is going to be a lot better. He's got a lot of potential to grow a lot better than his real life card. And Mike Grady, elite contact hitter, man. Wow. Philadelphia at 1894. He hit under 300, just under 294, but I think he's going to do better. So yeah, Willie McCovey, let's just look really quick, guys, that I can see that Juan Uribe, 256 to 199 home runs career. Dwight Evans, he's a Boston guy. His whole year, his last year he played for Baltimore. Huh. But yeah, very good. 32, 22, 32, 22, 32, 29, 26. Good years here. His home runs consistently over 20s every year. 272 career average, 370 on base percentage. That's good. Dwight Evans. Looks like it's not going to be as good as his real life. Paul Goldschmidt, folks. Goldie, he's... Guys, grab your drinks. I got a frog in my throat, of course. And I don't know what's up with this week. Every time I've done recording, I left my drink in my car. Oh, man. Good player, Paul Goldschmidt, folks. In real life, he's got some good numbers. All right. And there's probably a bunch of others. Let's get to this. Let's see who got drafted where. We might spot some other guys that came through. Rookie draft. The draft, the history. The draft log. Still get messed up. So Noodles went number 1, folks, overall to Illinois. Yeah, hard to pass up good pitching like this. 19 years old. I mean, he is Major League Baseball ready, folks. Mr. Noodles. Number 2, Bug went to New Jersey. Juan Uribe went to Utah. K. Brian Hayes went number 3 to Maryland. Willie McCovey, there we go, went to North Carolina, folks. Or was that the first catcher? Grady, North Dakota. So they got themselves a good catcher now. Homer Smoot. Doc, huh? Some of these names, I love it. Yu Darvish, Nevada. Was that the other catcher that we're looking at? Might have been. Bruce, Nebraska. Paul Goldschmidt went to Oregon. Bob Feller. Wait, didn't he go last year? We just looked at him, right? Bob Feller. There he is, folks. So he was he was like number 2, right, in the draft here. Should have looked at the draft, the mock draft. He's just got to get that control and movement up. So I predict, he'll be probably starting doubles, AAA maybe. Maybe single A. The control, he'd be walking a lot of people. All right, there's that. There's Dwight Evans with the Kansas. Did we look up? Of course, one of my growing up all-time favorite athletes, Bo Jackson. All right, I think I looked that up last time. Let's go where the playoffs begin, folks. Here we go. Write down in comments, whoever you guys want me to look up, some names, maybe a little why you like that person. Baseball, I mean, most baseball fans start when they're kids, right? They either played baseball, most likely they played baseball in the backyard at the local park, or they're on a league, and you're young, you're watching, you're mimicking your players, you're mimicking. Yeah, I'm out playing in center field. I'm Ken Griffey Jr. You know, you watch them on TV, and they become these big. They're superstars, man. Especially when you're young, you have a good time watching your players that you liked. I did when I was growing. I collect sports cards. So I was big on trading and collecting the baseball cards and looking at their stats. And wow, this guy, he's got this many homers or stolen bases or better average. And we would buy and sell at some baseball card shops here locally. Oh, there's Dwight. So no, but that was Dwight Evans or something. It's Dwight Smith. Anybody you guys see? Salazar. Is that a real life? Cody Bellinger runs batted in. He's over 100. What's the home run, guys? 46. Cody Bellinger. Over here, you got that. This guy is phenomenal. And I didn't want the fictional players to be dominant. I wanted the historical. But this Philip Rodriguez, every year, just about, right? He's got over 50 home runs. Look at this. Is he gonna get up to 60? He might be the first person. They got 60, and he did, folks. He's got 60 home runs. This fictional player is just kicking butt. And there's John O'Rourke again. Last year, he had the Rookie of the Year and the Player of the Year. Let's look at this playoff coverage. Let's see who's going to win it, folks. So here's all the states. Last year was South Dakota. I don't think they're in it. They didn't make the playoffs this year. Unless my eyes are blind. Nope, they did. No, it wasn't South Dakota last year. Yes, it was. Oh, my goodness. Guys, was it South Dakota? It was. So they are in here. Here they are right here, Mount Rushmore State. Are they going to win it again? Let's go. Playoffs. Yeah, Philip Rodriguez ended with 60 homers. That's the first guy that had the 60 homers. And he had 133 ribbies. Guys, and on base slugging, of course. I'm going to go out and say he is a Showboat Mango Award in American League, National League here. What's Salazar, 340. Cody Bellinger. Runs batted in. Bellinger's probably there. He's got the batter war 6.5. Jack Combs 8.5. There's John O'Rourke again, 7.0. Carlos Correa. Folks. So who do we got? Virginia. The Bay State. That's a new one. Guys, who the hell's the Bay State? My goodness. The first state, Delaware. What's AYS, folks? I can't think. What's AY? Alabama? What's yellow? I forgot what that is. Wow. Going to game 6. Looks like it's been determined. Oh, excuse me, guys. Cleared my throat. That's a big pet peeve when I watch YouTubers like, man, it went to game 7, and I believe that's Alabama, the Yellow Hammer State. Man, that blue is hard to read for me, guys. I cannot see that. Why don't they put that in yellow? It's yellow here. Why don't they put that text in yellow? There we go, folks. The game is still simulating, but they did win it. And again, another National League team. But it's a different team. I'm glad we didn't get I like to have different teams in there. There we go. And let's get to the Showboat Mango Award. All the awards being announced, and then we'll look at the awards. Any crazy milestones and accomplishments. Yeah, that Philip Rodriguez, man. Let's get to the league. League history. So there it is. Alabama officially in there. I like looking at this too. The league average, the National League, they're hitting a 250, and the league ERA 4.21. So it's back where it started. And then the American League 4.22 ERA. So the best day was a 4.2. And then 252. That's the lowest. That's the lowest batting average since we've started for that league. All right. Anything that's happened? Nope. Active roster size increased to 27, but that was back in 2028. Okay. History leaderboards. Let's look at this. Let's see if anybody has broken any single season records this year, folks. 2033 right here at bats, 641 by this Angelo Martinez. Most hits in a season, 214 by this Henry Moore. We'll look at his card here. Henry Moore. And that's it for this year. And then for the single season pitching, earned run average, the best this year, under a 2, folks, a 1.99. You have to have at least 162 innings pitched. Juan Pasaye for Tennessee. He led it last year, 2.82 as well. But a lot better, man, this year. He had about the same amount of innings pitched. Incredible. He had a not so good of WAR. I guess he had more strikeouts. Not much more. What is that? 6 more strikeouts than last year? Or less than last year? Why did he have a more... he had a 1.2 more WAR. So I'm not sure how to figure out that WAR score. The WAR score. Less walks last year per 9. And more strikeouts per 9. So that might done it. He doesn't give up any homers either. Usually that's a ground ball, but his tendency to pitch, so you have ground ball, fly ball tendency, he's neutral. Very good control. I like that. I like the movement and control on the pitchers. Where was it, folks? Larry Hart, 49 saves. Folks, this year. Shutouts had 2 by Buttons. And that might be it. Oh, no, opponent's OPS 525 by Juan. So I would say he won the pitcher of the year just by looking at some of the stats. I know we could have cheated and went like this. Where's it at? He was an all-star 3 times, and he got, there it is. Oh, no, 2031 Pitcher of the Year award, so he didn't get it this year. And then you can look, folks, you can break this down. I didn't show you last time. You could break it down per position if you want. You can look at just the postseason. Who's doing better? This is the regular season. Okay, you guys see it. Postseason, the teams in the American League, the National League, or the best catcher. These are all catchers. The best hitting catcher of all time, average-wise, is Jack O'Brien. But batting average in a single season for a catcher got .339 from this Billy Snuggs. So there we go. You can do all the positions. All right. Best postseason. Who's hitting the best in the postseason? This Mel Carlin, folks. Hitting .578. And you have to have at least 20 plate appearances. It's hitting .578. This one, the 40th a career postseason with at least 40 plate appearances. Wesley Auger, .444 he's hitting. So over 22 homers. Wow, look at this guy. At most at bats, and he must be for North Dakota or something. South Dakota. Yeah, they've been in the playoffs a lot. Interesting, huh? American League award winners for this year. This Carlos Correa, which he is still playing, right? Here he's playing for Massachusetts. I am Groot. That's his nickname, folks. I am Groot. 20 homer guy ish. A couple of seasons there, which he didn't. But 275 average lifetime. This is his real life stats. Not bad. I'd say above average. Hey, what average nowadays? What is the average? Well, we just seen it in this world. It was 250, but in real life, what's the average batting average? So, about 250? That might even be high. And home runs in a game? What's the average home runs in a year? I think OPS plus. I think 100 is average. That's what this number is. 100 is average, so he's at 125. So he's above average player. In real life, but in this world, folks, he's kicking some butt. 39 homers, 41, 33, 35 last year. 7.5 WAR. 369 on base percentage last year. Good for Carlos. Brent LeClaire, pitcher of the year, folks. 2.63 ERA. 5.3 WAR. Rookie of the year, Sam Thompson, batting .281, 352 on base, 507 slugging, 29 home runs, 5.7 WAR. Where did he play? Nevada. Rookie of the year. Rich Garces, reliever of the year with 39 saves, folks, American League. All right. Oh, awards. Gold Gloves. I just kind of browse over this really quick. This guy has won. This center fielder, folks. He's won 6. Rocco. Tampa Bay. Just over average real life player. But in this world, folks, he knows his glove. He is a defensive gem. 6 in a row. Oh, there Ichiro, folks. He's playing out in right field. Same as he did in real life. Ichiro Suzuki, folks. Yeah, and Safeco Field at the time. And now it's T-Mobile Park. Right field. That was Area 51. That was his number, 51, Ichiro. So good for him. Was that his rookie year? It was. It's his rookie year. So, and he got the Gold Glove. Good to see Ichiro. 269 batting only, though. That's definitely less than what Ichiro looks like he's doing good. Void K, that's true. Contact, that's good. Good. One of my favorite players. So good for him. He got a Gold Glove. We'll kind of look on him from overall. He was 6th overall pick, huh? In 2032, last year's draft. I didn't know he went that high. He did? 6th overall. Okay. Ichiro. What about Edgar Martinez? I don't see him in here. See him in here. This guy's won it four times. All right. Silver Slugger Awards, folks. This O'Brien guy's Jack O'Brien. This 3rd time he's won it. This Philip Rodriguez is just kicking some booty, guys. And he's not a real life guy. He's a cowboy. He's playing with the Wyoming Cowboy State. He came in 1-year minor league contract. So, yeah, he was generated by the no rookie. I mean, not a historical player, of course, not real life stats. But he's that he came through the international. But look at this. Every year he's got some red number, which means he led the league. Every year he's had something, one category. He's led the league in home runs every year. Is that true? No, it's not true. Man, the last 4 years, though, in home runs, 47, 48, 61, 58, 60. So he did hit 61. It was a 61, over 60 home run hitter already. Yep, I keep putting up numbers like that. You're a Hall of Famer there, buddy. So they changed his position. Oh, he's gotten the Silver Slugger Award for first base, and he also had it over here for DH. This is another guy, Dan Brothers, real life player. Really good batting average, 342 lifetime. Not a power hitter. 14 was his best year. But besides that, it's usually single digits in home run. But 342, excellent. Here it's not so much, but he's doing good. 267. He's like the opposite of his real life. He's a home run hitter here, not so much the average. He led the league that year, 54 homers in 2028. All right. National League guys. Cody Bellinger, folks. This guy has been phenomenal. And he's in real life, right? It's just Chicago. Is that the N? Does that designate the Cubs or the White Sox? There's an N here, just because I think it's just this this game how it does. But in real life, would be is it Chicago Cubs CHC and then White Sox CHW? But Cody Bellinger, this is real life stats. Decent power hitter. He was the first couple years, and then they kind of tapered off. Average 259, 334 on base percentage. Above average player. But in this world, folks, he is 47 homers, 44 last year, or this year, currently 54 homers, 314 on base percentage, 251 average, 6.6 WAR. And he keeps getting that. He got the MVP, the Showboat Mango Award. Abe Johnson, Pitcher of the Year. Motoaki Oto, Rookie of the Year. Obviously a Japanese player and 5-star, folks. Not a real life player. 9 triples. This was yeah, rookie of the year. 9 triples he had. 6.2 WAR. And then Jose Soto. Again, a fictional player. No inductees yet, folks. Accomplishments. 3 homer guys. There's always usually a few, right? No 4 homers ones this year anyway. Wait, let's see if we recognize anybody. Barry Bonds, another 3-run homer. Andy Van Slyke. Oh, just yeah, right here and onward is 2033 year. +6 hits in a game. Nobody won it. Nobody got 6 hits in a game this year. 15 Ks though. Julio Lopez struck out 15. No walks. Cycles. Anybody hit for the cycle this year? Yeah, what, 4 or 5 guys? John O'Rourke again. This guy is phenomenal, huh? No hitters. There was 1 no hitter this year. Junior Thompson. 24-year-old guy from Montana, folks. Was an all-star this year. 247 strikeouts. He is a real live player. 50+ homers. So Cody Bellinger had and Philip Rodriguez, of course. There's Ted Williams, guys. Got to keep an eye on him. What did he do this year? Whoa. So he led the home runs. How did I miss this? Wait. And he had... Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't scroll. I was like, wait a minute here. What's going on? So we didn't see that. Okay. Guys, I need to wake up here. This year he had 26 homers, 99 walks, 377 on-base percentage. Less than half of what he did last year for 3.3 WAR. Still good, but nothing compared to his last year's 7.6 WAR. Odie Ted Williams. 100+ ribbies. Oh, yeah, there's quite a few. Carlos Correa, Cody Bellinger, folks. Dan Brothers. 20+ winners. Triple Crown winners. Milestones. This year we had a few milestones. 300 saves for Larry Hart. Philip Rodriguez, 400 homer guy already. 1,000 runs batted in. So this Philip Rodriguez, guys, our fictional player. He's going to be, how old is he already? 26. Probably the star already in this. And then Darius Davis, 500 stolen bases. Hitting streaks. Wish I could see the top. I can. 28 game hitting streak. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4 players that had 28 game hitting streak. Is the longest so far in our 9 season of this simulated baseball world, folks. All right, we'll look at the teams here really quick, guys. You guys seen it. The champions twice. North Dakota, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Alaska, Alabama, Georgia, and Vermont has been all the teams that's won the champions. Best records, of course. Montana still leading it, guys. The best record, best winning percentage team in this 9 years of play, but no champions. Same thing with Washington. Really good winning percentage, 3rd best. No champions, folks. That happens. And the worst team so far, folks, Nebraska. Cornhusker State with a 451 winning percentage. All right. Hopefully you guys like that. I'll sim it up. to the, let's see, prospect pipeline. I guess this is just where they're at. Like he's in AAA. His potential, and sort by potential. Like this Bug Holiday guy right now, he's currently in AAA, but he's doing very well in AAA. He hit 351, 12 stolen bases, 97 at-bats, 422 on-base percentage. So he'll probably be up in Major League Baseball next year. I got to look how Edgar guys did. I know he came through last year. Did I spell it right? Edgar. Get the gap. Let's see. What has he done? He's in single A. Did pretty good there. Double A. And now he's back in short A. All right. We'll see what happens with them. All right. Not off-season center. Ooh, looks like free agents. So we got Dan Brothers, a free agent, folks. So, moving on. Standings. There you go, folks. The Yellow Hammer State, Alabama, is the World Series champions. Thank you guys for watching. 9 seasons we've had. We'll see you guys next time. Remember, keep moving forward.